Alright guys, welcome back to more Dream Daddy. We dated Joseph, Craig, Brian, and Matt for the third time. I think we're on to Hugo this time. I'm pretty sure this is probably not the order I did them in last time, but hopefully it's kind of close. I'm not ready for some literature references that I don't understand. Just like dating Matt, getting all those music references I don't understand. I should take Hugo up on his offer to hang out. I had a lot of fun with him at the aquarium. I did. Oh, I remember that. I typed out a message to him on Dad Book. Hey, still want a cheese board? Oh, God. Now I remember what we agreed to do last time. Ugh, ew. Hugo responds within a few minutes. Colin... Oh, honey. Colin is still being a humongous shithead. He won't stop sending the same picture of Jackie Chan in a mesh shirt to the printer, and it's a nice picture, but it's wasting all my paper. Oops, sorry, meant that for another teacher. But seriously, he's insufferable. There's pictures of Jackie Chan everywhere. I type back. Save a couple for me. My Jackie Chan scrapbook is a little light on content, and this would really round it out. Ha! Let me get back to you after class ends. I stand up from my computer and stretch. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do now. Dad nap. I hop on the couch and turn on some Antiques Road Warrior for background noise. Are all of these like names of shows on like History Channel, Oxygen, all of those? Like those kinds of reality TV show channels? Because if it is, I love it. I got this ornate cabinet from a yard sale for $5 in 1982. To be told that it once belonged to a Confederate general is a huge surprise. This will feed my tribe for weeks. I really like the way the appraiser's voice echoes through the mouthpiece of his leather armor bondage gear. Maybe this is that ASMR thing Amanda keeps telling me about. I drift off to sleep. I'm jolted awake by Dad Book message from Hugo. Ha! Sorry about that. Colin's in the principal's office now. He says he knows Jackie Chan personally, and that Jackie won't be happy to hear this. I get off work in a little while, and I continue to be very serious about cheese boards. I fumble out a reply. Yes, so am I. Hugo and I work out the details, and I'm all set to meet him in a few hours. What's cheese boarding? All it is cheese, right? Do you just eat cheese? Amanda walks in the door, and I'm just as I'm about to leave. What's up, Buttercup? Just getting home from school? Where are you going? Oh, I have a meeting with the board. The board? The cheese board is what I meant. I'm getting cheese with your teacher. Will you be able to fend for yourself until dinner time? Yeah, I'll live, but only if you can talk him into going easy on me for the final. Sorry, buddy. That ball's in your court. What's in my court, you ask? Just a variety of delicious cheeses, meats, and their accompanying crackers. Maybe some olives. A little bit of fig jam.
Ugh.
Yes, I get it. You're excited about the cheese. Sweetie, you'll get in one day. But for now, go and see a man about some... But for now, I gotta see a man about some manchego. Please leave. I walk into a quaint French diner. Wow, really? This is where we're gonna have it? And Hugo weighs me down into a booth in the corner. He looks pretty tired. Long day?
Oh, no.
Every day is a long day when you teach middle schoolers. Colin started a gambling ring. The pictures of Jackie Chan were just a cover. He's bartering in those little rubber band bracelets that are also shapes. Oh, I remember those. Is that the one the parents think means sex stuff? Oh yeah, I remember that. You break it, you have to do shit. Like, that was never a thing. At least when in my school, that was not a thing. Those ones, yeah, but the reports are just sensationalist news media capitalizing on the fiercest suburban parents as usual. At least I hope. Yeah, me too. Like if you break the black one, that means you have to have sex with the person that broke it. So all the guys would run around trying to chase the... It was dumb. It never happened. Yikes. Right now, I'm very ready for a short fine wine and some delicious cheese. A waitress stops by and takes our order for the biggest cheese plate you have. And for the love of God, just please put the cheese in my mouth. And recommends us some wine. Do you two want a scoreboard for trivia? There's trivia. Yep, we're starting in a few minutes. Pretty much everyone here is playing.
Oh.
We'd love to play, right? Yeah, sure. Oh man. The waitress hands us a scoreboard and a few pencils before leaving. Okay, I'm gonna be quizzed on how shitty I am at knowing stuff? Oh no! I might not be much help here. I'm not very good at being smart, I guess. Come on, I doubt it'll be too hard. Lane, I turn to see Matt and Brian here with their daughters, looking like they're ready for trivia. They came to our table to greet us. Hey guys, you're all here for the old question and answers game? Yep, we come here every week. But Brian and Daisy carry the team. Carmencita and I are just here for the cheese. Provolone 2, lost in New York, have been reigning champions for the last month. Man, Brian's great at trivia too. That raises the stakes. Great name though. Solid team name. That's Carmencita's claim to fame. It hurts me how good I am at puns. Like father, like daughter. So cute. You guys going to try and give us a run for our money? We'll see what we can do. We're just here for the cheese too. We'll see what we can do not to hurt your feelings too bad. I will destroy you. Oh man, my voice. Actually, that's exactly how my voice normally sounds. Crackling and horrible. We're just here for the cheese too. I don't know. I will destroy you? I don't know. I will raise your homesteads and burn your crops, salting the earth in my wake. You'll look up to the sky and ask of an uncaring God why you have been forsaken. You will hear nothing in return. Holy shit. That was horrible. That was horrible. Are we still talking about trivia? I don't know, Brian, are we? We'll have to think of a good team name, but I think this will be fun. Good luck. Matt, Brian, and their daughters will head back to their table. Well, I guess we need a name. Got any good ideas? Easy, breezy, beautiful. That's actually really funny. Havarti like it's 1999. Ah, real Munsters! Craigslist Swiss connections. Ah, real Munsters. That'll do just nicely. The waitress comes by with our cheese board, and we revel in the glory. Already I can see a piece of cheddar with my name on it. I pair it with some strawberry preserves and slide it into my dairy-induced ecstasy. Oh, there is such a fine variety of cheese and charcuterie that I'm positively overwhelmed. A quick dip into the season's nuts, a slice of savory yet salty Gouda, perhaps a focaccia crisp, topped with honey and goat cheese. I'm so happy. Hugo raises his glass at me. Cheers to cheese. Hey, hey! A middle-aged man in a backwards baseball cap, sunglasses, and cargo shorts jogs out of the back with a frenetic energy of a radio DJ, because he was a DJ. Everybody ready for some trivia? Oh, the restaurant cheers. Oh man, everyone looks really into it. That's what I like to hear. For those who don't know me, I'm Quizmaster Quinn. My actual name's Richard, just like alliteration. More cheers. I see some of you brought your children here tonight. That's cool. My children will speak to me. Haha, I'm just joking around. Classic Quizmaster Quinn humor. It's actually my wife that won't speak to me. She doesn't want kids. Oh my god. Oh man, he still hasn't gotten over that since the youth dance. Let's get into some questions. The first category is literature. Excellent. You know, who loved literature? My dead father. I looked up to him so much. More jokes. Classical quiz master quips. Just trying to keep it light here, folks. Jesus fucking Christ. Just like I thought my wife was the light of my life. Hugo, you got this literature stuff, right? Does Franz Kafka have an irrational fear of one day waking up as a large, grotesque, insect-like creature? Yes. I don't know. This is the continent that encompasses the realm of Gondor, Rohan, Mordor, Lothlorien. Other notable sites include Isengard, Mirkwood, and the Rivendell. What is the Elvish name for this continent? I don't know any of these. Endor? Oh my god, why does it sound like they're... I don't know. Who was the writer that created Tarzan and John Carter of Mars? E.E. Doc Smith? Wrongo? Shit. Edmond Dantes is better known as this man. Edward Dantes? Dante Alighieri? The quizmaster walks around the room. I think he's doing crowd work. He stops by mine and Hugo's table. Whoa, nice cheese plate you got there. Thank you? How's that cheese tasting, big guy? Good. Haha, great. Cheese used to be my favorite food, but I developed a lactose intolerance later in life. Me too. But I hate cheese, and I always have. I'm sorry to hear that. I also developed clinical depression. Oh. But people don't tell you just get over it about your lactose intolerance, right? Nobody's like, have you ever tried exercising to get rid of your debilitating dairy allergy? Or you just need to choose to not let your throat close up when you eat brie. Anything? Does that scan? I'm trying to workshop my routine here. Quizmaster Quinn wanders off to another table. Who wants to start the next round? More cheers from the audience. The next round is cinema. Oh man, I love movies. Sometimes I'll retreat into them for days on end, because obsessing over fictional universe is easier than engaging with my real emotion and problems. Frodo Baggins, am I right? Is he okay? I think it's just his character? I hope. How's your cinema? Spotty. I don't know a lot about movies, but if there's any questions about bad horror movies, I can be of service. That's an interesting one. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure. The Return of the Jedi. What does Luke ask Leia if she remembers? Oh, fucking, I don't know. I'm not a Star Wars fan. Oh. Their mother, their promise. Oh, shit. What entertainer makes the fourth wall breaking appearance in the film Gremlins 2? Oh god, no. Not Charlie Sheen? Was that right? I don't know. Which of these horror movies died... Oh, which of these 80s horror movies dies not feature Indiana Burial Ground as part of its setting? Did not feature. That did. I don't know that movie. I don't think The Shining did. The Shining, it was just the ghosts of the hotel. I don't think there was... I read the book. And I watched the movie. I don't remember any Indian burial grounds, but I could be wrong. It's been a while. It seems like we're doing pretty well, but we're neck and neck with Brian and Matt's team. Those guys are real pros. Did I get that right? Did I get it wrong? It sounded like he said no. I guess I was wrong. I look over at their table and they give me a friendly but competitive nod. I lock eyes with Brian. He gets a much sterner nod. And the next category is wrestling. Okay. We're totally boned. Hugo grabs my arm. Wait, I got this. Huh? Man, you know who I would want to wrestle with? Literally anyone. I crave a human interaction. Please put me in a chokehold. Please. It has been so long since I've been held. I can only process my emotions by making jokes out of them. Let's start the quiz. Remember that this is the lightning round. The first people to answer get the points. I look over to Hugo. He's focused. He's in it to win it. Question 1. What was the original name of the Stone Cold Steve Austin in his debut for the WWE? Hugo's hand shoots up. Yes! The enthusiastic one over there. Steve Austin debuted as the ringmaster. That is correct. Points to Real Monsters. The next question. This city was the location for the first ever WrestleMania.
Oh.
Hugo's hand shoots up again. Yes, the one who looks like he's known to answer. It looks like he has known this answer for his entire life. The first WrestleMania was held in New York at Madison Square Garden in 1985. Another correct answer for all real monsters. Hugo's destroying these questions. He's so passionate about this. I've never seen him act like this before, and it's honestly kind of hot. Ooh, tough one. This title match went down in history as the shortest match at WrestleMania to date. Hugo jumps up, more excited than I've ever seen him.
Oh.
Chavo versus Kane. Ooh, sorry, Bucko, but that is incorrect. The answer is actually Daniel Bryan and versus Sheamus at WrestleMania 28. No, that's absolutely wrong. The real record is Chavo Guerrero versus Kane, WrestleMania 24, March 30th, 2008. Kane took down Chavo with one choke slam and pinned him for the 3 count. I will not stand for this travesty. Hey man, I'm just reading from the card here. I didn't actually write these. Well, you're still wrong. What are you, my ex-wife? The crowd erupts in laughter. Hugo blushes. He retreats back to his chair. Fine. Wow, Hugo seemed really fired up about that. Where did he get his encyclopedic knowledge of wrestling? How do you know so much about wrestling? Oh, he just picks stuff up. That sounds suspect, but it seems like he doesn't want to talk about it. I turn my attention back to the quizmaster. All right. Looks like we're down to the final category. It's close one between Provolone 2, Lost in New York. Brian and Matt high five. And Real Monsters. Hugo and I high five. We look over at Brian and Matt. Carmencita and Daisy all playfully give us thumbs up and stick their tongues out. I eat a big chunk of cheddar without breaking eye contact to show them just how serious I am. The final category is cool animals. Animals, huh? I never could take care of another living thing. Hell, I can barely take care of myself. Haha, I'm falling apart. Anyway, here's the questions. The Canary Islands were named after what kind of animal? Canary's a bird.
Wrong.
That was wrong? Did you say wrong? What's the last animal that appears in the dictionary? A, B, C, oh. Azizivilla?
Correct.
Oh, I didn't know that was an animal. What mammal has the thickest concentration of fur in nature? Canadian beaver, duck-billed platypus, polar bear, otter. I think it's an otter?
Correctamundo.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna come around and collect your scoreboards and we'll see who comes out on top. Remember, the winning team gets a $25 gift card to Phil's Auto Care. If you need car parts, Phil will fulfill all your needs. Everyone's oohs and ahs. God, I want that gift card. The quizmaster goes in the back to tally up the score. I pick up what's left of our cheese plate. There's a bit of brie that tastes absolutely divine on a cracker with a little bit of honey and dried apricot.
Hey.
So what are your plans after a big win? I'll probably retire, take Amanda somewhere tropical, drink something out of a coconut. Always want to do that. What about you? Probably take my winnings to Colin's gambling ring, bet it all on black, walk out of there with with more rubber bands in the shape of animals than I know what to do with. Bold, but I like your style. You want the last piece of Havarti? Nah, that's all you. You definitely earned it. After a couple of minutes, the quizmaster jogs back into the room. Everyone immediately quiets down, waiting with bated breath to see the results. Who will win the coveted gift card? I really hope it's us. Hey, everybody! We've had a great night. Lots of goofs, lots of laughs, a little bit of light crying in the back, but that's neither here or there. It was a close game, but the winner of tonight's trivia contest is Provolone 2, Lost in New York. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not very smart. I'm sorry. Come on down and we'll get you a gift card for Phil's Auto Care, where Phil, nominal services. God, I can't do this anymore. Please just take the gift card. Brian and Matt run up to grab a coupon and bow to the roaring applause of the crowd. I do my best to convey Hugo a sense of appreciation for his hard work at trivia, with only eyebrows raised and a shoulder shrug. We'll get them next time. They haven't heard the last of all real monsters. Monsters. Hugo and I walk back to our cul-de-sac, full of cheese and a sense of defeat. Brian's good, but I saw some tactical weakness there which I think we could exploit for next trivia night. He seemed weak on literature. I think if we can establish ourselves early on, it would hurt the team morale. Maybe if we can get them more focused on cheese than winning. You're right. Next time we'll be prepared. Shame about that one wrestling question, though. I'm not kidding. I plan to write a strongly worded letter to whoever employed that man. Come on, there's gotta be a story there. What do you mean? You didn't even stop to think. You pulled out that wrestling knowledge like you were at the ring yourself. Oh, it's just stuff I know. Okay, I made the mistake last time by dropping it. I guess I'm supposed to be a pushy person in this game, so I'm gonna ask again. Hugo, I figured you're better lying than dealing with every kid in I figured you'd be better at lying after dealing with every kid in school for as long as you have. It's embarrassing. You know what's actually embarrassing? Not being able to explain basic algebra to your daughter. You know what's definitely not embarrassing? Knowing stuff about wrestling. Hugo sighs. Alright. Apparently he likes being pushed. If you really want to know, just follow me. Oh. Hugo leads me to his house at the edge of the cul-de-sac. We step inside. His house is exactly what I expected to be. Neat and filled to the top with books and art. That does not look neat. That does not look neat. How is that neat?
Hey.
Welcome to my house. Sorry it's so messy. It's very messy. His house is actually spotless. No, it's not. Are you looking at the same art as I am? Anyway, I follow him down a hallway. What are we doing? Hugo opens his door and ushers me inside. It's pitch black. He closes the door behind us. Oh. Hugo flips the switch and I finally understand. Hugo's cabinets are packed with in-box wrestling action figures that line the walls, along with posters, cardboards, cutouts, and every piece of wrestling memorabilia imaginable. A giant widescreen TV sits decked out in on a decked out media stand. Wow, look at that. Okay. I'm speechless. Yep. I look over at Hugo, who's hovering by the door, doing everything to avoid eye contact.
Oh,
no. It's really embarrassing. You know, he didn't need to take me to his shrine. All he could have said was, I'm really into wrestling. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Wow. Not a lot of people have seen this, huh? I know, it is pretty cool. Are you kidding? Look at all this stuff. This must have taken you forever to collect. Can I touch this? Go ahead. I pick up one of his replica championship belts and toss it over my shoulder. Do you smell what I'm cooking?
Oh.
I think the line is, it's meatballs. Sorry, I don't watch a lot of wrestling. I just think it's cool how passionate you are about this. Oh, yeah, I really like wrestling. He's blushing so hard right now. Hugo, you bought the wrong kind of pizza rolls again. Looks like Ernest just got home. He's yelling from the hallway. I can see Hugo immediately deflate. I told you those pizza rolls have less sodium. I just want you to be healthy, son. Ernest comes into Hugo's wrestling room and looks around with disgust. He knows me and scoff. I thought nobody wasn't allowed in your precious wrestling room. I never said that. I just said you're not allowed to take the action figures out of their boxes and pose them so they're having sex with each other. Ernest gets flustered. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm just gonna throw eggs at stuff. Have fun with your stupid wrestling crap. Ernest leaves, then a moment later pops his head back in the room. And your stupid friend. Ernest storms back out of the room. I hear a door slam. Hugo warily runs his hand through his hair. Sorry about him. And sorry I have to keep apologizing about him. I'm so glad my emails aren't showing up on screen. He's just going through a phase, I guess. I try so hard to impress him, but it's obvious no matter what I do, he hates me. Ernest has a thing against authority figures, and you don't get much more authoritative than a teacher dad. My ex. He gets to be the fun weekend dad, and I'm just Hugo, who makes Ernest eat his vegetables and turn his homework in on time. Hey, you love him, and you're looking out for his best interests. Take it from one dad to another. Someday he'll come to appreciate you. Maybe not someday soon, but someday. I hope so. Thanks for letting me vent. Hugo glances at his watch. Suppose it's getting kinda late. We'll do trivia again sometime soon? I would absolutely love it. I start to leave. And hey, thanks for showing me your wrestling stuff. Maybe you can tell me some more about it next time. Hugo smiles.
Oh.
That would be amazing. I'll catch you around. It only takes me a minute to walk back home. Amanda's sitting on the couch, reading a book about female photographers. Wow, I thought you didn't like reading. I don't. This book is all pictures. And even then, my patience is being tried. Did you get to eat all the cheese your little heart desired? I am a happy little cheese monster. But I made sure to leave room for dinner. Who wants breakfast for dinner?
Yeah.
Hash browns. Okay. Toast dipped in egg. Or blueberry pancakes. Well, only if you'll help me make them. You know I'm the world's best blueberry sprinkler. And also totally amazing at heating up the maple syrup in the microwave. Now tell me all about that cheese board. Amanda and I spend the evening cooking an elaborate breakfast with everything you can find inside the fridge. I tell her all about the trivia, but leave out the parts about Hugo being into wrestling. I figure she would probably find some nefarious way to use that information for a better grade. Oh, that was a nice date. It was a very nice date. We got mid-food channel, very goofy, kind of tweed. I don't know what tweed means. Ooh. Very high mustache, cheese, and charcuterie. How come my dad points are so low? How come my dad points are so low? What did I fuck up with? I don't think I'm that bad a dad. Okay. Okay, next I believe we are dating Damien, then Robert. So I actually. Ooh, I actually didn't mind Damien that much last time. He was a pretty good date. He was actually really sweet. Really, really sweet. Like, severely sweet. Changed my mind about him completely. He's still strange, but it's okay to be strange. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. I open up my dad book and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door. Dad, you got a letter. Oh, is it from Grandma? No, it's from Damien. Whoa, can I see it? Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment, folded into an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Damn, this dude goes all out. I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads... Okay, hold on. I need to get ready for this. Oh my god, it's still going. Okay. Dearest Lane, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing, rather than trying. One can only hope that my use of the slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiments that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I write this hastily under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now, I hope that you might find forgiveness in my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unforeseen, your companionship helped a great deal, not only in the discipline of my child, but in the morale of my spirit, and for that I thank you. That said, Lane, if you'll allow me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema, followed by a moonlit stroll, would be your taste. I eagerly await your response. With great respect, D. Bloodmarch. Oh god, that was actually really sweet. It didn't need to be sent by letter, but it was really sweet. Amanda and I both look up from the letter. Wow, he's good. So you gonna catch a movie with him? Yeah, I better message him on Dad Book and let him know. Amanda slaps my laptop shut. You have to write him back. A real letter. But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a crown. It really literally does. Shit. I wish I had an example of my handwriting around. Like, legitimately, people, like, literally insult me over my handwriting. Because it's so bad, they're just like, wow, that's, like, literally atrocious. And I'm like, thanks. You're a jackass. I have to write out consultation sheets when I'm doing a new hair color on a client. And, like, 9 times out of 10 as I'm writing out the formula in the consultation sheet, they're like, can you, read this out loud for me, please? And I'm like, yeah. Dad, you have to. Oh, and I've been told I should be a doctor, like, at least 100 times in the last 3 years. Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool. Will you help me? I need to class this up. Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like, then enclose them in the letter. Oh, that's classy. Amanda and I hop onto my laptop and peruse showtimes. He doesn't seem like a romantic comedy kind of guy. Oh, here's one. Vampire Crusade 2? Evil Never Dies. I don't know, that sounds kind of stupid. Actually, it's critically acclaimed exploration to the Inu, I don't know that word, of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head. Really? Nah, there's just a lot of blood and vampire titties. Well, let's roll the dice. I purchase the tickets and print them out, then sit down at the table with Amanda and try drafting a nice letter. I feel like he would be a romantic comedy guy. I start writing. Damien. Oh god, I have to write him a letter. I do hope this letter finds you in good health. Yeah, good one. What's next? Hey, remember when your son tried to do the cast of Montello on that kid? No. You been good? No. I must confess my amateur control of the written word. There you go. Geez, Dad, have some faith in yourself. Okay, we're trucking along. Let him know how you're feeling. You find me in good spirits, for I felt much the same after our last encounter. I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves last we met. That Ernest shit was really messed up. Dude, your son's real messed up. Yep. Nice. Ask him to hang out already. True art takes time, Amanda. Well, a strange turn of events, I found myself enamored of the situation at hand. I don't know if I'd say that was an enamoring date, considering his son almost murdered another boy. Like Brook Hill's landscape with the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your details. Let me edit that. Okay. Bring it home, Pops. Let me take you out. I got 2 tickets to the movies. I would very much enjoy your company. Accompany me to the cinema. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Smooth. Calling it the cinema is a classy move. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you'll find both titillating and enjoyable. Best wishes, hard daps, namaste, will carry on, best wishes. And then I sign my name. My full name. Fancier that way. Lane Cosplay. That is my full name. Is this okay? Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting. Oh god. Oh, my handwriting is way worse than this. No, I would be so proud if my handwriting looked like this. I would be ecstatic if my handwriting looked like this. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. You spelled his name wrong. No! Nah, just trying to keep you on your toes. Oh god, that scared me. I didn't want to rewrite it. Now all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox. Can I seal it with tape? That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Amanda leaves the room and returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood. You gotta have a wax seal. She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and form a pool of melted wax. What's on the other thing? Amanda pours some of the wax on the folded letter and expertly presses the small piece of wood into it. She lets it dry for a second, then pulls the wood away, revealing, here it is, your sigil. Sigil. A little kitten with a bow in its head. Awesome. It's Hello Kitty, isn't it? It's Hello Kitty, isn't it? Scrapbooking stuff always comes in a clutch. Well, I guess that's all there is. All there is to do is to deliver it to his doorstep, huh? Oh, I thought we were gonna carrier pigeon. I thought we were going to. We're getting a carrier pigeon to do it. I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has the good pigeons. Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good. I don't want to know if any of this is true. I head outside and walk over to Damien's house. I slip the letter into the slot of his door and walk back home. Mission accomplished. Now we play the waiting game. The night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day he had left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit, and I show up to the theater a little bit early. It's a chilly night, and the theater is kind of crowded, but still nice. How do you do? I jump at the sound of his voice. What was that? And turn around to see Damien right behind me. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for? I don't know. I just walked out. My apologies for frightening you. Was that thunder? Is it gonna rain soon? I didn't hear anything. What?
What?
Regardless. What? The hour grows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Please. Allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids or perhaps Milk Duds. Let's do it. I prefer the mints. What are they called? The mints? I don't remember. They're the mints in the white box. We get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us. Ugh, my dad's here. I turn around to see Lucian standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids. Lucian, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. I'm glad to see you're spending some quality time with your friends. Whatever, Dad. And what movie will you be attending tonight? My friends are making me see some kids' movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it. Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. We will be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. What? You? Watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it. Actually, I feel like he would like romantic comedies more. Ha! Good luck with that, Dad. Lucy, I knew he wouldn't. Why would he like that? Lucian rejoins his friends, and I look over to Damien. Good luck with what now? It's nothing. My son loves to tease. He hates the movie choice. He hates the moving choice, but he's just being polite. That's embarrassing. We wait in line a little bit longer, and Damien buys us snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong. He can't handle blood. He can't handle blood, can he? He totally can't handle blood. Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I could see he's sweating profusely and gripping his armrest. He can't handle blood. Hold on, he totally can't, can he? Is everything okay? Vampires, huh? The movie hasn't even started yet. Is everything okay? Everything's perfectly fine. I'm so excited for this film. I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier arts, the better. Oh, he can't handle horror movies. Do you have a favorite horror movie? Of course I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying. Oh, interesting. That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign film I've never heard of. Oh, I feel bad. Damien's knuckles are turning white. It looks like he's about to rip the armrests off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies?
What?
You must be joking. I love horror movies. Oh no! Oh, the lights dim for the film. God damn it. Damien screams. I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all. We settle in. As the film starts, I offer Damien some licorice and he takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking. The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin. Awaken, my coven. Coven? Coven? Two more vampires slide the tops of their stone coffins to the floor. Brother, is it time? Yes, husband, but my also mortal enemy. It is time. The three look at each other, and then to the camera. For the Vampire Crusade. The rules. The trio of vampires fly off into the night as foreboding organ music plays in the distance. I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounds, it's actually a fun flick. We get to a tense movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Holy shit. Romulus, it is good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you. What the hell? Romulus leaps out and slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera. Damien screams again, reflectively grasping my hand. I immediately blush, forgetting about the vampires or blood or vampiric blood.
Oh my.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Damien retracts his hand and places it back on his lap. I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic, and I got an extremely scary section. Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit he's afraid of it. I wish he would take my hand again. Maybe I could do something to try and make him more comfortable. I've got it. I'll do what my dad does best. Talk during the movie. Tell a dad joke. Point out a plot hole. Ask what's happening. No, I'm not gonna... Don't do that. I'm gonna tell a dad joke. Don't ask what's happening during a movie. Where does a dog go when it loses its tail? Where? To the retail store. I yelled the last bit a little bit too loud for a crowded movie theater, but I can see a smile on Damien's face. Good one. The rest of the movie goes by relatively smooth, with only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. I think so too. We get to the final scene of the movie where Romulus Bad Blood and the general's wife embrace each other in his crypt. It appears that true Vampire Crusade was a vampire crusade in our hearts, our cold, unbeating hearts. Romulus and the general's wife begin making out hard.
What?
The film fades to black. The end appears on screen, but then it has to cut to Demetrius and his rival lover Carmela, who watch the two from afar. Oh no, twist ending. Our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3, Evil Must Die. Again. More thunder, more ominous organs. The movie fades out again, and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end. The end? Damien and I walk out of the movie theater amidst the throngs of chattering moviegoers. He looks a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise he survived the encounter. He even seems a little kind of invigorated. What an interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by the harrowing love story and great attention to detail regarding vampiric lore. Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be.
Oh.
Come, the night's young. Let's take a stroll. Can I apologize to him about the movie choice, please? Damien is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk and the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. Lovely night, isn't it? As lovely as the company, yes. He thinks I'm lovely. Oh. Damn, okay. Here comes the smooth response. Thanks. No problem. Crushed it. We both stand there feeling a little awkward. I sure am one smooth operator. God damn it. Are you getting a little hungry? Maybe we could stop off and grab something to eat.
Oh.
Worry not, friend. I have a plan. We turn the corner and greeted by the gates of a cemetery. What? Are we going in there? A little bit of Victorian flavor. Trust me.
Ah.
He's afraid of scary movies, but he's not afraid of a cemetery. Holy shit, this music. Oh, why is it so loud? Oh my god, sorry. I'm turning that down. I really can't. I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through faded tombstones. As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. The night lights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him. For being in a cemetery, this is strangely romantic. Panicking in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition. Picnicking. An appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, don't you say? With flourish, Damien produces a blanket and picnic basket. Wait, where are you hiding that? Under my cloak? Oh, right. Damien unfolds the blanket and we both sit down, gazing at the night lights. He produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses. What's with this game and cheese? In the Victorian era, there were no public galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became more popular, alternative to church burials. They became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and fine sculptures. That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I have a question, though. How are you okay with being in a graveyard, but you have trouble handling scary movie? I wasn't... He sighs deeply. Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. I've never been good at those. I just feel as if... Oh my god, that's so loud. I, literally can't. Ah! Hold on, I have to turn my actual computer sound down. My computer sound is at 6%. That's crazy. I just have never been good at those. I just feel as if because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films. So I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times. Damien, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie. It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one, thanks to your help. Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think it gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst the generation of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of death, brings me great comfort. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second. We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but I actually feel very peaceful. Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees. What is that? I'm not sure. Okay, the music stopped. I can turn it up. Okay, and... okay. It didn't stop, it just quieted and got creepy. I'm not sure. It noticed us. I'm paralyzed with fear as it begins lumbering slowly towards us, its shape taking a more animal form, more feral. I look to Damien for help, but he's just as afraid and transfixed as I am. I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving faster.
Ah!
Woof. Oh, it's a dog.
Oh, look at it. It's so cute.
As it finally comes into the light, the friendliest, dumbest looking Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls its owner towards us. The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs his hand. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily. What a beautiful dog. Hey, we both look up, not expecting to see... Thanks. Robert, what are you doing out here on this lovely night? Hunting cryptides?
Huh.
What? What? I didn't know you had a dog. This isn't my dog. I found her wandering in the street. I put a leash on her, and now we're walking around this graveyard together, hunting cryptides. Damien and I share a look. May I give her a treat? Sure. Wouldn't give her cheese, though. Not to worry. Damien reaches into the depths of his cloak and procures a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there? The dog laps up the treat and crunches away, tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down her fur. Thanks. My absolute pleasure. Damien shakes the dog's paw. Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again. Robert and his dog appear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them. I didn't know you liked dogs. Who doesn't? Victorians love dogs. Actually, most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog, such as a terrier or a Maltese. I think big dogs are nice too. Yeah, man, dogs are cool. I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. Let's say we make our way home. Damien hops to his feet and extends his hand to help me up. I gladly take it. My knees aren't what they used to be. He packs up his picnic basket and leads me out of the graveyard. As we begin to walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful. Like a proper gentleman, Damien... Oh, fucking shithole. Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep. Thank you, ever so kindly, for your company tonight. Damien, it was my pleasure. Lane, if you'll ever allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection. Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded, monogrammed handkerchief and presses it into my hand. Wow, thank you, Damien. I will use this to dry my tears for those I've lost. I can't wait to sneeze on this. I'm gonna wave this at passing ships. I approve. Damien shuffles his feet. I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you. Someone who's open to my eccentricities. Hold on, I gotta turn my music down. Ow, it's at 6%. There we go, 3% now. I just want to say it's rare to find someone like you. Someone who's open to my eccentricities. It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you. Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hand. I must take my leave. Good night. Before I can say anything else, he's gone. Huh. I unlock the door and step inside. Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs to the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant. Hey, Dad, what's up? What were you watching? Oh no, were you watching from the window? No, I was just, Okay, yes. How was the movie? Lots of vampire titties. Told you. But, as it turns out, Damien is... Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep it between me and Damien. Good job. A scary cool. Yep, he's cool and it's scary. Nice save. Did you know that graveyards used to be a place to throw parties? I think I'm misremembering that. Wow, that's pretty punk. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though. How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf? How can you be so sure I'm not a werewolf? And how can you be so sure you're not a werewolf? Amanda's eyes narrow. I don't trust you. Nor I you. We make intense, wary eye contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling it for the night. Don't stay up too late, will ya? I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight. Oh, that was such a good date. Why is he such a good, date? I don't understand, because he's, I don't know. Maybe I'm judging too hard. But he's actually a really good date. We got some gun safety.
Simply taken the egg on this one. Taken the egg is a.
Oh my god.
It's a Victorian phrase. It technically means winning. So ultimately you've won.
Wow. Cool. We got some gun safety. Relax, Dad. Ojo-sama. What is Ojo again? Isn't that really high standing? Ojo, and then Sama's high standing too. Is that high standing? Darkness, vampire, blood. Love it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. That was an amazing date, and we got a lot of dad and daddy points from that, so that was tight. Anyways guys, I'm gonna play some more because it's 9 o'clock at night and I just can't stop dating daddies. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!